Okay, believe it or not, the holidays are right around the corner, and you know what that means. Gift-giving season, which can be so daunting for so many of us. But guys out there, ladies out there, who doesn't love some great jewelry? That's why we're heading to Jewel School with jewelry and style expert Albany Irvin. Albany, we are so glad to have you today because jewelry is definitely at the top of my list in terms of what I love to receive.
Yeah, well, I mean, we look good in it. Why not?
Yeah, and you know, it really makes or breaks an outfit. You can change up your outfit so often just with jewelry. So what's new right now in terms of what should we be wearing?
Well, lots of fun trends, but the number one thing that we are seeing consumers run towards is really looking at responsibly sourced gemstones and precious metals. We're saying goodbye to mystery metal, things that turn our finger green or that break after a season, and we're really investing in ourselves. And the great news is the jewelry industry is following along with lots of fun, flirty pieces as well as investment pieces. So I brought a collection to kind of highlight three of the top trends. Would you like to see them?
Yes, I love it. I love what you have right there. So yeah, let's start with maybe a necklace.
Okay, we'll start right here because I brought pieces from the Marilyn Monroe collection. And ever if there was a beauty icon, a style maven, Marilyn has paved the way for many generations. These are pieces that all celebrate beauty, femininity, and those are ageless, I guess, attributes, if you will. She's got the diamond encrusted stiletto, the beautiful gemstone lipstick. I think they're so fun and flirty, and they really allow you to wear your charms and your sentiments. But if you're looking to step up your style, my next piece from Marilyn, because diamonds are a girl's best friend, I call it a pair to wear, a pair to share, because you're looking at inside out diamond hoops. You wear them now. I mean, for crying out loud, it's like a ring light up to your face with glow and glisten. But then you share them with future generations because we're investing in ourselves and we're really creating heirloom or legacy pieces, if you will, right?
Yes, I love that stiletto
And
on that
then
little
the
necklace.
next trend is called, yeah, isn't that cute?
So
So
cute.
the next trend is called heavy metal. You're going to see in fashion this season big metal forward pieces on belts and shoes and handbags. But with jewelry, it's all about being a little bit of a rule breaker because we're mixing the rose, the yellow, and the white metals, but also fancy gemstones, fancy colors. Like, look at these rose gold earrings. They're absolutely stunning, but we've given you an unexpected mix with some fancy colored diamonds, and that beautiful drop adds a lot of visual movement as well. So for the fashionista in your life, these would be the perfect pick. But when you talk about perfect pick, I think in the past we've all felt like a little bit sheepish. We had to follow what everyone else is doing. Right now, with all rules being off, the biggest trend is called stack your story. So what we're doing is we're taking promise rings and an eternity bands and different kinds of bands to create a totem or mile markers of our own memory makers. So here I've put 9 different stack rings together. The one with the stars and the moon represents my dreams and my hopes and my future. Look at the eternity band on the bottom. It's like little pebbles or cobblestones that remind me of my journey of where I'm going. And I love the waves because the waves always give us movement and forward movement into whatever the next level will be. But this is like, I don't know, charm bracelet 2.0, if you will, because we get to mix and match along the way. And it allows you to create something for the holidays and then for maybe Valentine's or Mother's Day or a birthday and continue that story along. Now, when you talk about a big story, one of the symbols that has really, really come full forward is the star for 2020. I think some of us are looking for a bright new beginning. We're looking
Yeah.
for a hopefulness out there. So the star is all throughout the fashion season, but this one, although it looks like layered or stacked necklaces, I call it fuss-free fashion because even though it looks like 2 necklaces, it's really only one because it's connected right here. And then remember, with style, we always work in threes. So find your favorite sentimental piece. I added this Marilyn Monroe puppy on there. By the way, that whole collection is available at Zales and truly is beautiful. But when you're thinking about sparkle and shine, oftentimes we're doing it via FaceTime or a little postage stamp on Zoom someplace. How do you stand out? And oh, by the way, we talk with our hands.
Yeah.
Look at the cocktail ring. There's the return of the cocktail ring, so you can go from day to date or maybe happy hour with the girlfriends.
I love it. I love that idea of share your story right there on your finger with stackable rings. I mean, it's like wearing a vision board right there on your hand. What a great conversation starter, too, with whomever you're speaking with. And standing out in our Zoom calls, so important these days, and how to get our own identity. Albany Irvin, thank you so much for these great beauty tips.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.